Today we are going to do some mystery drawings with the letter H. So for the first one, let's do the uppercase H. So that's going to be a line down, another line down, and a line across. And I'm going to do a couple more off to the side just so you can see that it doesn't matter if you draw yours a little bit differently. Hopefully they'll all work out just fine. Okay. So the first thing that we're going to do is on the top of our H, we're going to kind of do a bump out, over, and then back. So if it's easier, you can do kind of a bump out on either side and then connect it. Or you can kind of go bump out, over, and bump back in. Whatever makes more sense to your brain. It almost looks like a chef's hat right now. That one got kind of messy, that's okay. And the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to draw a dot right here and a dot right here. Dot here. Right in the sides there. Can you guess what this is? H is for, we'll find out. And then right here, we're going to draw a little mouth for this thing. So you can draw a little smiley and then make it a little bit bigger. And we're going to give it some sharp teeth. I wonder if you can you guess already what we're looking at here? H is for, We'll keep going. So the next part that we're going to do is we're going to have these lines kind of curve like that. So I'm going to go ahead and just do kind of almost like a backwards letter J. And I'm going to take this one, I'm going to have it curve with it and have it get closer to it. And then on the end, we're going to give it like a little fish tail. So we'll kind of do a little triangle out and then another little triangle out, back in. Can you see what this is? It's H is for hammerhead shark. So then we're going to add little fins on the side. And then I'm going to finish these ones. So you work on yours while I finish my little ones. I can have it curved to the other side if I want to. Or not curve at all. This one's not curving at all, it's just straight. And if you want to, you can give him like a little oval on his belly. Looks kind of cute. All right, so that is H is for hammer head shark. There's actually two H's in there, capital H and then a smaller H. H is for hammerhead shark. All right, let's do the lowercase h. So we're going to go ahead and draw a lowercase h, the line down, and then a little bump to the side. I'm going to draw a couple more just to show you that it doesn't matter if you kind of do yours a little bit different than mine. It should hopefully work out. So what we're going to do with our H is on the bottom of our H, we're going to do a little bump that goes down. Doesn't need to be a big bump, but if you accidentally make it a big bump, that's okay. Bump that goes down that connects the bottom of our H. So now it looks like the letter B, doesn't it? But it's actually an H. So then we're going to go and on the top of our H, we're going to do a curve up like that. Kind of like a little fish hook upside down. And then we're going to draw a triangle over, a long skinny triangle over and back. Can you guess what this is? H is for... Here, we'll give it a little eye right there. And we'll turn this into a little beak. H is for... It's a type of bird. It's a heron. Herons are birds that like to fish, and they have big, long, skinny legs, kind of like a flamingo. But they live up in our part here in the northern Michigan. We have a great blue heron that I've seen. They're really beautiful. So it has a long neck, a long beak to catch fish in the water. And we need to give it some wings on the side of its body. So you can just kind of do a little wing shape. You can give them a couple little tail feathers. And then for the legs, we'll do one that goes straight down and then give them some nice big feet. and then one that bends backwards, because their knees bend the opposite of our knees. And then you're gonna bend it forward like that, and then put his little feet out. So that's our heron. So I'm gonna finish these ones while you work on yours. This one I drew too close to the end of my paper, so I had to curve his beak down. I'm gonna give him some like big fluffy wings. This is a big heron. He's eating a lot of fish. Okay, so H is for heron, the type of bird. And H is for hammerhead shark.